Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Look, I agree with Ricky. Graeme Smith reveals what Virat Kohli needs to learn from Suryakumar. Former South Africa captain Graeme Smith wants Virat Kohli to use various scoring options, such as the sweep shot against spinners, after the power play, after the Star India batter's approach of driving the game in depth. Somewhat Kohli has scored more than 400 runs in the beginning of the innings for Royal Challengers Bangalore in this IPL, with a batting average of over 133, but he hasn't been able to push the pace of the point in the middle overs. It's hard to tell if anyone was such a great hitter. A couple of things that stand out for me are the Indian batters around Virat at RCB and they very small, said Smith, an expert on Geo Cinema in IPL, during an interaction to PTI. I think the middle class had after number 3. They've tried a few combinations, unlike Mumbai Indians hitter Suryakumar Yadav, who is a good exponent of the sweep shot. Kohlis are scoring areas more traditional downplays the floor, and if you had to set fields you could probably do that, and check his limit count after the 6 overs, and that's possibly an area for him to gauge. Smith agreed with his former rival Ricky Ponting that there was no place for anchors batsmen, especially in Indian conditions. Look, I agree with Ricky in his opinion. The only thing I would like to add is that the conditions must be taken into account. In India there is no place for anchor batters, and the scores in this IPL were high and even higher with impact players, and sometimes it took 215, 220 to be in the game, he said. The way the game has changed, I think, power play is a little easier to deal with since there are more outfield players in the ring. Smith described young Yashasvi Jaiswal as an incredible performer who is knocking on the national team's door with all his might, and has already scored 575 runs. He found a gap and increased his power on the side of his leg, and didn't he go into a tailspin, which is a big one. It's an advantage, said the southpaw, and he has got a